welcome back to my channel, Chic Can Cook. Now, in this week's episode, I'm saying episode like I'm somebody. Anyway, in this week's video, we're going to be making pumpkin spice oatmeal raisin cookies. I thought, it's October, so let's get with the festive season. I know when I go to Starbucks around this time of year, I like to ask them to put a bit of pumpkin spice into my hot chocolate, because I love hot chocolate and I love pumpkin spice. So I thought, yeah, let's do something festive. So I'm going to show you guys how to make the actual pumpkin spice itself from scratch, and then I'm going to show you how to make the oatmeal raisins chopped in with a little bit of the pumpkin spice. So let's go. Okay, so before we start, I just want to say all the list of ingredients will be in the description below, because it's going to seem like a few, but it's going to be worth it. So for the actual pumpkin spice itself, we're going to need 3 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. We're going to be using 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 teaspoon of ground allspice, 2 teaspoons of nutmeg, and 2 teaspoons of ginger. Both of them are ground as well. And so we're going to mix that all together to give us our nice pumpkin spice. But we're not going to be using all of it in one, like in this whole kind of this recipe itself. So you can save some, put some aside, and use some in other things. But that's for the pumpkin spice. Now, for the actual oatmeal raisin cookies itself, we're going to be using 200 grams of rolled oats, so just normal rolled oats. We're going to be using 100 grams of plain flour or all-purpose flour. We've got 200 grams of brown sugar, so this is light brown sugar, and 100 grams of demerara sugar. So you can use demerara or you can use any kind of granulated sugar that you have, it's fine. We've also got here 250 grams of sultanas. So you can use raisin sultanas, I know it's oatmeal raisin, but I've got sultanas here. I've got 1 egg. I'm going to be using half a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence, and 1 teaspoon of salt. Oh, I was about to say that's it. And 115 grams of butter. So, yeah, that's it. Now let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is make our pumpkin spiced seasoning. Okay, I'm just going to add all of the dry ingredients that I said into one bowl and mix. And that's as simple as that. The pumpkin spice is done. So all we're going to do is set this aside and get started on our actual oatmeal raisin cookies. So the first thing we're going to do is add in our butter. So I've just kind of partially melted this butter just so it's a lot easier to mix. But as long as it's kind of soft, that's all you really want. I had mine in the fridge, so that's the only reason I kind of melted it. Now I'm going to add in our sugars. Okay, now the next thing we're going to do is add in our vanilla essence. Now I'm just going to add in our baking soda and then our salt. Okay, now the next step is to add in our egg. Well, all I can say is your girl's improving. One hand. Get out that crap. I'm joking. Okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is add in our flour and then our oats. Actually, before I add in the oats, I'm going to add in our pumpkin spice. So I'm just going to, I've got this in here. I'm just going to take a small amount. So I'm going to do kind of a heaped teaspoon. Just going to mix that around. That should be enough. Now I'm going to add in our oats. Now I'm going to add in our raisins, sultanas. And this simple as that. Now we're just gonna make our cookie shapes and pop it into the oven. So now I've just got a big ice cream scoop. If you don't have one of these, you can just mold it into balls, maybe just slightly bigger than a golf ball. So roughly 2-inch size balls. But I'm just gonna use this because it makes it a lot easier. Yep, I don't think I want to put more than that because I don't want it to I want it to have enough room. But I'm going to pop this into the oven at 180 degrees for between 12 and 15 minutes. But it depends on your oven. Sometimes my oven isn't as strong, so I may have to leave it in for 15, but the aim is to put it in for 12 minutes. We want it to come out slightly soft, but then we're going to let it cool and finish cooking outside of the oven. So let's go. And there you have it. Pumpkin spice oatmeal raisin cookies. Honestly, I can already smell the pumpkin spice. My whole kitchen smells like it. So I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm just going to do the taste test. But let me just show you exactly what this cookie looks like. Let me show you. Actually, I'm going to break it so you can see. Just take a nice little bite of this. Guys, if you love oatmeal raisin cookies, you need to try this. It's so soft. It's so sweet, gooey, and I can honestly taste the pumpkin spice so strong. I'm not just saying it for the sake of it. Genuinely, guys, this tastes really good. The only thing missing really is my glass of milk, and that's it. But I'll get that afterwards. Anyway, guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you guys like, subscribe, and also if you can leave a comment down below what you thought of the video, that would mean a lot to me as well. Even give suggestions of what you'd like to see in future videos, because I'm always looking for ideas and I'd love to have your suggestions. But for now, I'd just like to say I'll see you guys in a new video next week, Tuesday. But before we go, don't forget to have a look down below in the description for my Patreon link so you can go there and see how you can support me there. Thank you so much for watching again, guys. Stay safe. See you. Bye. I'm gonna go get my milk.